Hi there, Nick from Nesting Essex, and today I'd like to talk to you about descriptions. Now, recently I created a guide for the ultimate right move listing. It's made up of 7 different points which I feel the perfect right move advert should have, and one of them subjects which I cover is descriptions. Now, descriptions is one of them things that it doesn't appear to have changed too much since Rightmove launched back in sort of 1999-2000s era. So descriptions seem to be the same as what they was there, and I can recall myself being a teenager when my parents were selling the property we were in and buying a property. I remember seeing it was almost like a handout, and on the back of that handout there was the breakdown of the rooms, the measurement, and a brief description of that room. Now that format, so to speak, hasn't really changed over the last 20 years, but I think it's important that it does change. So when it comes down to descriptions, listing out in the rooms and mentioning things like smooth plastered ceiling, UPVC window to the front, radiator, fitted carpet, people can see by the pictures you've got all of these things. So it's pointless listing it out as a B&Q shopping list. It's pointless. Instead, why not concentrate on creating a bit of a story? So the way that we create descriptions is that we break it down into 3 sections. So the first section will be about the interior of the property, and we'll mention all the features there. You know, if they've got a lovely wood burning stove, or if they've got a nice island in the kitchen, we'll mention all of this in that first paragraph. In the second paragraph, we want to talk about the property's exterior. So we want to talk about the garden space, the driveway, the garage, just anything to do with the exterior, any outbuildings or offices or workshops, whatever need be. Discuss the outside of the property. And then the third part of the paragraph, we talk about the location. Now, when I say location, I'm talking about shops, schools, station, high street, even down to the local doctor's surgery, a great restaurant that's quite well known in the area on the same road. Little things like that. Discuss the description. I think the best way to look at that third paragraph is you need to write it in such a way that somebody who's not been to the area before can understand the location. Now, the reason I say that is because where we're based in Rayleigh, and a lot of the surrounding towns, a lot of our buyers are coming from London at the moment. So we're seeing a lot of people from Barking, Dagenham, Romford, Hornchurch, that kind of neck of the woods, are moving up this way, up the A127 or A13, and they're selling their property down there, and they're coming up this end and they're buying a similar property up this end. Now, a lot of the time, and a lot of these buyers that I speak to, they may know people in the area, but they don't necessarily know the area that well. So that third paragraph is kind of tailored to them individuals. Now, if the buyer's local, they're going to know all that information, they're going to switch off. So it doesn't matter. But if they're not local, I think that third paragraph is quite important. And then just for ease, at the bottom of that description, kind of explain how they can get in touch and book a viewing. So the description, I feel, between 2 and 250 words is probably appropriate. You want to keep it long enough that you can build a picture of the property and kind of sell the lifestyle, so to speak, that goes with that property, but not too long that it starts feeling like it's going into a novel and bores people or makes them fall asleep, a bit like the B&Q shopping list. And the ultimate thing, the thing that made me come up with this the most is just the feedback from buyers. So when I've agreed to sell to a buyer, I'll discuss with them what attracted them to the property and get some feedback on the listing, so I can forever make sure that we're improving our listings. And that's some feedback that I've got from buyers there, is that B&Q shopping list, unfortunately, just switch off. So yeah, I think to end it on a positive note, I would make sure then description it's a bit of a story. It sells your home in a way that it can sell the lifestyle. Keep it short, keep it sweet, and keep it local as well, just on that point there. So that's the descriptions, which comes from my ultimate Rightmove listing brochure that I've created there. If you want a copy of this, just get in touch, drop me a message, or email me at nick@nestingessex.co.uk, or you can call, text, WhatsApp on 07964 343 342. Take care, have a good day.